So my thing is, where are these jobs
that they're
going to take from you if they come over here? I don't understand that.
Good question. They're going to take over
where these jobs at?
Oh.
So the same people. See, that's why I told you. Some things we talk about, we're conservative.
Right.
And some things we're liberal. So people don't know where we are. They're like, what are y'all? Like, y'all conservative?
We're like, whatever side is
and
making sense.
And it depends on the issue. We're not conservative on every issue.
Exactly.
And we're not liberal on every issue.
Because there are some things on the Democratic side where there's cracks. It needs to be revisited.
Exactly.
Like even the welfare system. I see so many people taking advantage of that system. It's supposed to help you with pull your bootstraps up and going out and until you get something that you're skilled and ready for.
Yes.
I see people taking advantage of these types of programs. They're crippling people. They're not giving incentives for the people to go to school.
Exactly.
Or go and get a trade or whatever.
My thing is, as long as somebody is coming here and they're willing to work hard. That's what America's built on. It's built on different diversity and different races and cultures.
It's
and
been said,
languages and all that. We speak one language. Now, I do agree with that.
Right.
If you're going to be out now, unless you stay in your community.
It'd be nice to learn English.
But if you stay in your community, you're fine.
I have coworkers. Whose parents
speak Korean and they ain't left nowhere.
They speak, they're from South Korea.
Yeah.
And they do not very, very little English.
And they don't have to because
they go to Korean doctors. They go to Korean lawyers.
But if you come
it works for them.
And you know you're going to leave your neighborhood at some point.
Better learn a little bit more than hello and no.
Or if you want a better job.
Yeah, that too.
Just like you need to be bilingual.
Where you have to talk. Communication is very important.
Yeah, so and if that's like if I went to Spain and I didn't speak Spanish. I could probably go there. We went there. We visited there. We stayed in a hotel. No one knew English.
That one of the home.
Was it the person that cleaned the room or something?
For what?
When we went to Spain. We found one person, I think, that could speak English.
I know we had trouble at the restaurant in Paris.
Oh, Paris, nobody spoke.
That one waitress,
where we stayed,
we had to act out our food.
Nobody spoke English.
So she went.
Yeah,
she knew what we said.
I something wrong, and I went moo.
It was another
like like cow.
It was another animal that we thought we was giving it to them, but
they ended up giving us.
We
something
went
else.
to eat it. We went, ooh,
that's not it.
We didn't act that one out good.
But everybody know a chicken.
Yeah,
everybody know a chicken
with the bird and the fly.
But just like when we visit those countries, if I wanted to stay there, I would learn the language. Or if not, stay in the community that speaks the language.
One of the shows that I was watching, I love home improvement shows, you guys. The show where they was looking for homes or international house hunters. And these two twin sisters, black girls, they both went to, I want to say Spain, somewhere in Spain, or it was Spain because it was Spanish. And they went to teach English at the Spanish schools in Spain. So they apparently realized learning the language, English language is very, that's very popular. And a lot of people want to be bilingual, especially learning English when they come over. So they can, won't have any problems with communicating with people if they have to do it at the store, a lawyer, doctors, anyone, because you may not be able to find people speaking your language. But where we live, we live if you're bilingual, they'll hire you in a minute.
Yeah, where we live is majority Latino.
Yes, it's a very high percentage of Latinos.
But the bottom line is, we have
family friends that speak the language, so they would get hired in a minute.
The bottom line is back to DeSantis.
Yeah. Before you go, DeSantis, it was brought up that
you're gonna talk about this on your show.
His grandma. Wait.
Yeah, you're doing too much.
Well, I just wanted to say
she does a recap.
I'm getting excited because
everybody relax. Everybody calm down and relax.
My mom was over there laughing, and she
everybody relax
about the View because she hadn't seen it yet.
Yes,
I won't say nothing.
Just relax for a second.
They both talking about DeSantis.
All right, everybody calm down. Everybody calm down and relax. I'm getting a T-shirt that says "Everybody calm down and relax."
I got to write that down.
Please do.
That's one of the T-shirts.
All right, so What we talking about here, okay, that's different than what they did on The View. That's what I was telling you.
Well, he's still a jackass. I'm sorry.
But anyway,
donkey.
The bottom line is, what I think that my point was, the Republicans and the Democrats feel the same way about immigrants.
Yeah.
They don't want them here. And and the Democrats who say they do, there's few of them. I do believe the mayor of Chicago does.
Yeah.
I think she does.
Well, I think she's genuine.
Well, see, that's
and
it.
The governor. But
you just said it.
I'll step back. Chicago is a sanctuary city, though. Mm-hmm. They ain't changed that. They're not trying to move it around.
But you said something very important. Where's the majority of like her voters and stuff like that come from? Uh-huh. See, you got to think like that. Yeah. So but I think even if it wasn't, I think she really, I don't know. I think she still, Mayor Lightfoot was still.
Well, when you're near time to run for re-election, you're going to be on everybody's ship and boat and whatever.
But the bottom line is, the both of them, I think as a party, they both think the same way. They want you to come here legally. They don't want droves of people coming over here.
But it's hard to come here legally when they're fleeing countries that are really hurting them.
Exactly. But my thing is,
you don't have time to fill out paperwork with somebody beating you in the head and shooting in your streets.
So you come to a sanctuary state, and I feel like as long as, like you said, it's set up to receive them. Yeah. You don't drop people off like a abandoned baby.
Just let them know. That's what. And then one of the cities here in Chicago, one of the suburbs of Chicago, the busload came there, and he was mad at the mayor and the governor, and they were like, "We don't know. They don't tell us."
You gotta
Sorry, dude. Just roll with the punches,
and then they could prepare for them and stuff.
Yes.
So that's my take on that whole.
But come on, they knew this all along, that they were coming. It's unfortunate that it's bigger numbers than they thought, but they coming.
Yeah.
Have things prepared for them. It's like when there's a tornado or a hurricane.
You have it ready.
Have things ready.
Okay. All right. So that was that. When you look at the little boy on the little picture and stuff, how you don't just ship him just throw him in a plane and sit him somewhere? I know. People have and you know what?
See, Trump would have split them. He would have let the little boy stay. And the mother
I know. Oh, he's trouble. Even Melania. No. He even came back and said, I can't even sleep. My wife was bothering me. Remember he came back and said that? He said, this thing is so ridiculous. My wife is bothering me.
Yes.
That's the only reason why he changed it.
Don't hurt the children.
Don't help the kids, don't help the kids.
And so he's like, all right, God darn it. He didn't want to, but he had to.
So, but
wives are good for a purpose. Your significant others are there to kind of nudge you. Would you please do the right thing?
At least put the babies with the mothers, Donald, when you send them away. Keep the families together.
Ridiculous.
Send them together. I don't mind you sending them together. Even though she's speaking with every tongue of another American.
I know.
Even though you send them
the right way.
Even though you send them to another country. Like she can't even hardly speak English.
I know. Who did her paperwork for her?
Forget it. Send that race to another country.
If they from my country.
All right, whatever. You're not even born here. And you making decisions on where somebody should go.
From my country, Donald. They can come stay with us in one of our mansions.
Crazy. She should have just spoken her native language and said the same thing.
Right.
Whatever. All right. Okay. I know we're going to get a lot of hate mail on that.
I know.
All right. Don't leave Melania alone. Melania,
especially if they're from our country. I'm sorry.
Yeah. What? No, it's the same.
Well,
somehow when you brown, it is different. But when when you come from that fashion nation of the world,
and you look like a model.
Yeah, you look like a model. You can come over with no job.
Yes, they'll let you over.
Marry a billionaire, and you'll be okay. Maybe that lady in the picture right here should marry a billionaire.
Right? She was tall.
All right, whatever.
Okay. All
right. If you watching the news, you can watch it. You can probably see Fox spin on it.
Mm-hmm.
They took luxury liners. They took a bunch of.
If he paid for them to make sure they were comfortable.
Yeah,
you got to look at the other side.
Right.
And they did say they're sanctuary states, so they shouldn't be surprised.
First class. Governor DeSantis sends illegal aliens first class. Martha's Vineyard. Now, I go to Martha's Vineyard several times a year, and that's a beautiful place. Beautiful. He could have sent them anywhere. He sent them to Martha's Vineyard.
Joe, let's just take this for the fact that they said they're sanctuary states. They should not be surprised, because any sanctuary state should always be ready to take on. And just let's remind our public people that they're illegal. That's just remind
I told you both parties. I don't like both parties, but go ahead.
Yeah, the ladies on The View, they really felt Democrats calling DeSantis tactics evil, inhumane, and regardless to the immigrants coming over and sent to the sanctuary states. Okay, we get it, DeSantis. Right. They are sanctuary states. Can you give them heads up? Can you let them know you got a bus?
Exactly.
They're coming to Martha's Vineyard. We got about maybe 500 of them. They're on the plane, on the bus. Gosh. DeSantis, can you just give them heads up? That's all we're asking.
No, he was trying to prove a point.
I know.
That's why if he really cared about those people, he would have gave them a heads up. Mm-hmm. But that's how
and
they are.
Went back and forth on. We all know that even with handling of immigrants in the past, they had people had made comments about Obama. He was tough too, and he sent a lot of families back home.
He sent more than anybody.
Yeah, he sent more than anybody. More than, to be honest,
Como.
If y'all didn't know that about Obama, but
the Democrats and the Republicans, neither one of them want immigrants. Yeah, I wish y'all would get that through your heads.
Yeah, the true feelings.
Neither one of them want them. But the difference is how you do it.
Yeah.
Like we said on the last video. Well, like we said on the last video, Trump, remember when the kids they were separating the kids and his wife, Donald, the wrong Donald. Don't separate Let the kids be with the parents, Donald. And he said, she bugged me all night.
Yes.
He said my wife wouldn't leave me alone. So he didn't say out the kindness of his heart
until
he said my wife.
Until he did good by that whole thing that went on.
Don't separate. So DeSantis is saying, you want them? Here they are. I'm going to fly them to you. Now, at least he did fly. Well, it's an island.
Taxpayers' money, though.
Taxpayers'
DeSantis. I guess you felt like, because they felt like you did, it wouldn't matter if their tax money went to this.
Exactly.
Because they don't want them in the country.
Yeah.
So send them. Use my tax money, DeSantis. Use my tax money.
I agree. I think if you're in a state that they don't want migrants or don't whatever,
keep them there.
I feel like they should go to someplace else, because why would you want to stay someplace where you're not wanted? That's my opinion. If I came over here trying to get away from murderers or whatever, people that was hurting me and my family, I would want to go to a place where people actually want me to be there. And again, all these people, they coming over here and steal our jobs.
Right.
What jobs? What jobs are they stealing
away
that you want to do?
You wouldn't even do.
What job?
You've above that now.
You're not
McDonald's.
You say they don't pay enough. Minimum wage needs to be raised.
I don't work in the stock room.
You say they work you like slaves.
I don't work in the freight pickup for the packages.
You say they work you like slaves and everything. Yeah. So why would they want you when they can just get a migrant worker or something?
But Alyssa brought up a good point. She just spoke about how she feels that both parties have a responsibility to deal with the whole immigration law and the immigration rules and guidelines. And she's really not like, she has an issue with our Vice President Kamala Harris. So I'm thinking,
is that why he dropped
that's
the
probably
Texas
why
guy
he dropped him off at her, gave her a dress.
What's the issue with Kamala Harris?
Well, as far as the comments that she's made about the borders in regards to securing them, she's saying that both parties really need to be diligent in securing our borders.
Yeah,
but these people, the people that are coming through, they know that they're coming through, right? And they're going to these sanctuary states. So it's not like they're just not sneaking over.
Right.
But she said she's concerned that we definitely need to make sure that we can take care of them.
Exactly.
That we can feed them.
That's why you don't drop people off like animals.
Yeah. So you wouldn't do a whole a bus load of dogs that way.
You know what?
Know that.
They wouldn't even do that to dogs.
They have doggy houses ready for them. Oh, they had
he would call. If there was an influx of
animals,
chihuahuas,
lost
coming over
stray dogs from a hurricane island,
he would treat them better.
Yes. He'll take them himself. That's just wrong.
And he would make sure that when they got over there, he would tell the people coming, make sure you have, enough stuff, food for them and housing and all that stuff ready for them to go and all of that. So they treat animals better than they treat people.
Thank you. And of course, Whoopi made the comment
God bless America.
That a lot of us feel, a lot of us are probably thinking, you didn't have no trouble when people was coming over from the Canada lines and
they never do.
From England.
No.
We
or the Donna.
We knew somebody that was over here.
Or the Donna.
That was from
Melania.
Her country. Oh, Donald, if they come from my country, don't send them back.
Yeah.
They can stay with me.
Oh my God.
Goodness. So that was that for that whole DeSantis thing.
Yeah, they got some nerve. That's what I'm saying. It depends on how you come over.
And seeking asylum, I thought was no problem.
Well, it used to not. I guess now.
Come on over. If you got some problems, you've been abused and killed and violated. Come to our country.
I love how people say our country. And the ones making the biggest noise. Escape.
That's when
Escape King Charles the First. Or whatever king was then.
No, Charles. You're saying Charles.
It was. He's the third. This one is the third.
Right. That's right.
We don't know what king was back then, y'all.
That's
Richard.
Right.
They only got 5
when
names.
They came to
Richard,
America.
Andrew, Charles, William.
Those of you know history.
Yeah.
Who was king
Yeah.
when the boat came over?
Yes.
And to our America and set foot on the land.
Yeah.
So, but one of the things that Whoopi made in a comment she made about DeSantis, his grandmother.
Oh.
From Italy.
Did she come over right?
Come over here.
Did she come?
No. She didn't sign no paper and do no process.
Somebody should have shipped his grandmother somewhere.
So unless I'm wrong, you guys, his grandmother came over how many years ago? Into this free country.
Everybody did. They saw the Statue of Liberty. You hear about all the stories.
Now we got a process in place. Oh no, they got to fill out paperwork now.
Well, they should. I agree with
didn't fill out
that.
no
No, I do think.
Well, my great grandmother, she came over before the process was put in place.
I do think you should fill out.
So I understand
you
that.
need to become a citizen. But my thing is,
but don't make it hard for them to become a citizen. The process is so hard.
Yeah, you need to become a citizen, and you need to
make it a little easy.
Yeah, you need to work.
Yeah,
take it hard.
So I think our process. I thought, and I could be wrong, you guys. Any of you may have gone through the process. Do you have to go back to your country?
I don't know.
If your husband is not legal and you are, do you have to go back to your country and live with him for a certain time frame?
Maybe that's why they have the process. Maybe that's why they have in sanctuary cities because they don't want people to be sent back.
Yes,
to the horrible
and the families are split up while they're going through the process. So it's just a lot going on.
But anyway, I think that I don't have a problem with them shipping people out of their state. If you don't want, if they're not wanted in your state, I wouldn't want to be there if I was somebody coming over. And then I feel like if a state wants you there, then go to the state that wants you there.
That's true.
But if the state wants you there, they need to have a course of what they're going to do. Don't just be like, come on over to our state and do what? You got jobs, you got lined up, you got them, you're going to teach them
have
stuff.
Everything ready for them to learn. And even if they need to learn the language.
But they need to stop with that. They're taking our jobs.
I know.
They're taking our jobs.
I still see so many help wanted signs everywhere. And those jobs are open.
You mean jobs that you don't want to do?
Yes. Yes.
Like Chris Rock said, who going to pick your strawberries?
Uh-oh. Whoa.
You ain't going to do it.
Dig the ditches. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Go ahead.
So, yeah.